What is going on? What is going on? Honestly, what is going on? I am so confused. Ladies and gentlemen, what on earth is going on? Fabrizio Romano just dropped an absolute bomb on us. An absolute bomb. Reports coming out from Fabrizio Romano, another exclusive that he dropped today, just a couple of 50 minutes ago. He told us that Chelsea are back in the race for Mykhaylo Mudryk. I don't know what to say, ladies and gentlemen. I am honestly shocked that they are still in this race. I am honestly shocked. They are irritating. Chelsea are irritating. Seems like they want Mudryk. It seems like they might want him to. It seems like they might not have been bluffing, but the player still wants to join Arsenal. He doesn't want to join Chelsea. Before we go any further, make sure you do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me tell you guys everything that we can see here. So what we see here, I'm just going to zoom it in quickly for you guys so you guys can see what I'm about to read. Chelsea's board are now in Poland, trying to reach a verbal agreement with Shakhtar for Mudryk and hijack the deal. Official bid ready, close to 100 million. I am confused. Arsenal just bid 95 million euros, but Chelsea are now going to come in and bid 100 million euros. Arsenal was always leading the race in this Shakhtar situation. This is now the third official bid that Arsenal have bid. And Chelsea are now trying to come in the last minute, swoop right from under us, and get the player. Personally, I am not nervous. I am just shocked in the sense that Chelsea would actually come in last minute to try to hijack the deal. It doesn't really make sense from my perspective why Chelsea would try to come in. We already know that the player prefers Arsenal. We already know the player has everything sorted to join Arsenal. Chelsea, last minute, trying to come in and swoop from under us to sign Mykhaylo Mudryk absolutely makes no sense. It makes no sense. Now, let me give you guys a breakdown. This is the breakdown of what's going on. The financial situation. Hopefully my lighting is better. Hopefully you guys can see me, right? But this is the situation. Oh, I went to the same screen again. Let me show you guys what's going on. So for anyone who doesn't know what's actually happening, this is what's actually happening. Chelsea have offered, right, a situation where we don't know what the salary situation is, but this is what we do know. Chelsea have supposedly offered Shakhtar Donetsk want around 100 million euros, 100 million pound mark, right? Chelsea are offering 80 million plus 20 add-ons. Arsenal are offering 70 plus 25, right? These figures are off, right? We already agreed the wages, so the wages are not an issue. This is reported. This is what some people are saying is the situation at this moment in time, where Chelsea are bidding this money and we haven't. This is not even accurate. It's not even accurate. Let me just tell you guys let me show you guys what's actually happening. So Shakhtar Donetsk are requesting for 100 million euros up front, right? No one's going to give them 100 million euros up front. Arsenal are offering to give 95 million. Arsenal right now is willing to pay 95 million, and that's 25 in add-ons and 70 in thing. Reportedly, Chelsea might be willing to go a little bit more than us. Honestly, if that's the situation where Chelsea are willing to pay a little bit more, I think it's not that ridiculous to see Arsenal still get the player because not that much money in the sense that we would be paying a lot more. Now, let me just read some of your comments to see what some of you guys are saying. Obviously, a lot of you guys are upset, Chelsea, in the whole situation. Um, we already know what's going on with that, but just to give you guys a quick little update on everything that's going on for anyone who's joining us late, this is what's really happening. Chelsea's board are now in Poland to try to reach verbal agreements with the player. We already know that Edu was there earlier today. People are telling me Edu's cooking what? You know what? We don't know what's gonna happen. We can still get the player. There's no need to be turning on our board. Uh, thank my man Rashford and Bruno for the goals. Definitely gonna thank them for the goals. I knew this was gonna happen. Mudryk's joining Chelsea. It's not. He hasn't. The deal hasn't been agreed. Nothing's been agreed. Nothing's been agreed. This could, for all we know, this could be a power play. This could be a last minute power play to try to entice Arsenal to pay more money for the player. Chelsea can offer 100 million, but it's the player's choice at the end of the day. That is true. It is the player's choice at the end of the day, and we know that the player prefers to join Arsenal. We know that the player prefers to join Arsenal. That is the reality. We already know this. There's no question about it. I saw the picture. Uh, what? My guy, chill. Um, Fabrizio did say Chelsea are talking to players as well. We're gonna have to see. The fact the player chooses at the end of the day, that's the final. We know that the player chooses at the end of the day. That's it. Chelsea are quicker than us. We have moved. Listen, Chelsea can come in and try to spend 100 million, but these guys are absolute idiots and they don't actually know what the hell they're doing as a football club. They have a situation where they're trying to sign a left winger in a team full of issues. They still haven't sorted out the midfield. It doesn't matter how many attackers they sign, their midfield is still dead. They're going to be a dead football club this season. They're going to finish 10th. We already know it. Totally complete utter sick of this. You know what? don't don't think for 1 second this couldn't just be a power play from Shakhtar, and Chelsea aren't even interested because Chelsea have clearly stated in the past they weren't even interested. That's the reality. Chelsea clearly stated in the past they weren't interested. They said they weren't interested. So I don't know what to make of any of these rumors anymore. I don't know what to make of any of this because it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, personally. It doesn't make sense to the point where what are they doing as a football club? They need a midfielder. They need a midfielder. They want midfielders, and they're now going for a left. You know what? I'm not even that rattled. I'm not even that rattled. If West Ham get relegated, we can get Declan Rice for 30 million. He'd choose us over Chelsea, anyways. But right now, I don't know what to say to you guys. I don't know what to say to you guys. 100 million euros. Mykhaylo Mudryk, Chelsea put down 100 million euros, even though the player still prefers to join Arsenal. As Miguel Delaney just reported right now, that the player still prefers to join Arsenal. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen. Doesn't mean it's gonna all just 1 second. Let me just close my DMs. Yeah. So this is what Mudryk's basically choosing between right now. He's choosing between going to the healthy environment in Arsenal or the bad environment. But guess what? It's gonna come down to if they get the pay package that they want. This is Chelsea will to trump any offer Shakhtar on Mudryk. The player prefers Arsenal. Chelsea are relaxed about Potter, feels he's worked with mismatched squad and multi, what built to multiple managers, building around young players, talking to rivals. And then what did he say here? As reported weeks ago, Chelsea prepared to trump Arsenal on Mudryk. The player prefers Arsenal. Miguel Delaney, in my opinion, is not the most reliable source. It's down to the player. We all get that. It's down to the player. I'm worried, bro, because we need to react fast. I think it's a situation where Arsenal have always been calm about this whole situation. They know they've gone from 40 million to 50 million to 70 million. If they want us to go up to 80 million, it's going to be another 10 million on top. You know what I mean? Salam, my guy. Hope you're well. Hope everyone's well. Iga, I will watch. Will you be watching the KSI fight? No, I don't really care about the KSI fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, it, like, what time is the KSI fight even on? I'll probably watch Match of the Day or go live on my YouTube video myself. Um, try. You know what? You guys blaming Edu. You guys are blaming Edu. You guys are blaming all these other people. People are saying Cronky out. Nah, come on. Oh, Millie. Hi, Millie. How are you? Sorry. Uh, my apologies. My apologies. I thought I seen the picture with Saliba and I just assumed it was a guy. My bad. But yeah, let's. This is just frustrating people. You know what? I'm gonna open the lines. Let me see what you guys have to say, because you guys can call in. Let me know what you guys. Let me know what you guys think, because I am not absolutely losing my head, but at the same time, I'm quite irritated because it's like, why is it that he is continuously in this cycle where it's like we can't just make things easier for ourselves. We're in a title race. We're in the front of that race right now. We find ourselves in a situation where we're in a good situation, healthy in situation, but you know what? Somehow we mess it up. Somehow we could potentially mess it up, and somehow it could potentially be a situation where we end up losing the player. I don't want to think of the worst case scenario, but at this moment in time, let me just show you guys the headlines. Everything is going absolutely nuts. Everyone is saying this is actually could happen. And I'm quite frustrated and shocked. Em, what are you saying? Talk to me as I go through some of these headlines, bro.
Yo, big up, bro. Yeah, this is mad. This is mad. This is why I've been fearing Chelsea coming in because this Todd Bowley guy is reckless, man. This guy's got. It seems that he's got all the money in the world, and this guy is just, all he's got no plan. So all he's probably doing is just trying to hijack deals, and yeah, man, it's not looking good at the moment
Let
because
me know thoughts, Gooners. As you can see here, this is a good question. I should ask you guys this question in the chat. Let me know thoughts on Chelsea attempting to hijack the deal. Everybody who writes a message underneath this one, I will try to read it out. Um, Let me know what you guys think. Anyways, go ahead, bro. Continue.
yeah, what I was saying was like the fact that Chelsea are coming in now, it could get interesting because if Chelsea put down the money, I'm not convinced that although he's gonna want the move to Arsenal, at the end of the day, Shakhtar are gonna decide
No,
what
he
what
decides.
money they're gonna accept.
He decides though where he goes.
But if Chelsea are offering more money, would it not make sense for them to accept the money Chelsea are putting down? Because these guys are businessmen. At the end of the day, they just want more money.
Okay. So let me give you guys a quick update. So Chelsea's board members have flown over. Reportedly, Bagdan Agban is, I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name. How do you pronounce this name? What the hell is this? Sorry. And possibly one more member of the recruitment team have flown over to Poland to try to secure the deal for Mudryk, right? As you guys can see here, Chelsea are stun. Chelsea are making a stunning Mudryk hijack bid, and the club flying to Poland to try to close the deal. We have another one here, same thing, and the deal package that they're offering at this moment in time is 88 million price tag. What you saying, Trini Gunner?
Yes, good day, good day.
What you saying, Trini
You,
Gunner? What you saying?
you hear me, Eagle?
I can hear you, man. I can hear you. Hope you're
Oh,
well,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Yeah, man. Thanks for adding me.
What you think about
Um,
this whole situation?
I think this is a shameless Chelsea FC, because to me, I thought this deal done. I was just waiting for some time today or tomorrow for this deal to be announced. But I don't see this deal happening. The player already has confirmed that he wants Arsenal. This is just Chelsea being desperate. So we have nothing to fear. That's my
Mm.
take on this. Nothing.
Big up to you, Trini Gunner, for coming on. Really do appreciate it. You actually in Trinidad,
Yes, yes, I am.
my guy. Big up for
Um, uh,
watching all the way from Trinidad. Hopefully the
yeah,
Gooners
man.
do well, and hopefully they come visit you one day in Trinidad.
Hopefully, yeah. Don't worry, I'm one
Yeah,
of your biggest fans. Don't let no fellas tell you anything.
Big up to you, my guy. Appreciate it, man. You seen the
Yeah,
Trini
man.
flag on the Arsenal stadium? It's gonna be on there now.
True, true. Okay.
Big up. Anyways,
One thing, Eagle, Tottenham is shit,
let,
eh?
what?
Spurs are shit.
We know that. We know that. My guy, big up. Have a good one. Sam's joined us. Sam, what do you think about Chelsea's stupid hijacking attempt?
After this Mudryk deal is done, I never want Arsenal Football Club to negotiate with Shakhtar ever again. No matter if they got the next Messi, the next Tony Adams, the next Thierry Henry, I never want to negotiate with this football club again because from the get-go, the way they've acted, the way they behave in negotiations, the way their admin has acted, just now putting that to you, I'm saying now is a disgrace. It's a disgrace from top to bottom. I'm not blaming Edu for this because Edu went to Poland and negotiated a deal and went to the asking price, and yet Shakhtar are still hesitant. The player's preference is clearly Arsenal. I'm going to get on to Todd Boehly, Ego. What is the plan there? Winger isn't your issue. You spent £15 million on a 6-month loan for João Felix. You've got Raheem Sterling, Christian Pulisic going to come back from injury soon. You've got defence, wing backs, and midfield are your biggest concerns. Spending £88 million on a winger that you don't even need. No one in your face wants, and our player is dream is to join Arsenal. What is this? I still think it's coming Arsenal, but true, if I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm concerned about the direction of the club. I truly am. And Shakhtar Donetsk, once to get this deal over the line, I never want us to negotiate with that club ever again. Done.
You know what? I fully agree with you. This is the kind of situations that makes people stop working with clubs. This is what makes people stop negotiating with certain clubs. These kind of situations where you see board members doing madness. But reports coming out. 43 minutes ago, this came out. Chelsea won a fast negotiation with Shakhtar. Mudryk aimed interest. Members of the club already arrived in Poland. You know what? There was always going to be stuff. People in the chat, let me know, who do you think the player is going to join? Chelsea or Arsenal? Right now, 75% out of the 208 people who voted are saying Arsenal. People, don't forget to also hit the like button while you're at it because it's absolutely free. Now, Fabrizio Romano is literally milking this deal for everything it's worth.
He's getting commission, bro. He's getting commission.
And he's pinned this Chelsea tweet. Usually, when he pins something, it's because he knows this is like one of those tweets that are going to do well for a long time. Now, I am quite confused because I was pretty sure that just earlier today, he noted down that this is Arsenal in direct contact in the next few hours to discuss the add-on structure. It could just be a power play to try to push the price up, because in my opinion, this could just be a power play. Chelsea might actually want the player, but at the same time, this could be a power play from Shakhtar. This could be disgusting behavior from Shakhtar. Now, let me just read some comments because I need to get through some of these comments. Roman actually knows about football. It's disgusting. I don't think he does. I can't stand them. Dead team. Bowley. Can't read the word. Arsenal uproar. Bare set players, which is 70 guaranteed. Yeah, the Cronkies to sell Arsenal. It's time for Arsenal to sell. You know what? We could win a league this season, and you're saying Cronky out. They're willing to drop bare money in the middle of the season. We just look so unprofessional in transfer markets. If we want to buy a player, always go sweet and into it. You know what? Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is our fault. I agree. Sometimes it is our fault. We're trying to negotiate too much, but good clubs get negotiations and get deals done. A club can accept, but the player can turn down personal terms. That's true, but Chelsea are supposedly willing to pay more personal terms also. They are desperate. Chelsea are desperate. Chelsea are in Poland to get the deal done. Kroenke out, some people are saying. Vina is clueless. Edu is in Poland. Relax. Edu is in Poland, yes. Zinchenko should step in and give Mudryk a call. Definitely Zinchenko should
really
do
convinced,
something.
bro. It's just the Shakhtar need convincing. It's not even Mudryk. It's all just Shakhtar playing their little petty boy games.
Yeah, Matinho will cost around 50 million or more, depending if Brighton want to sell. We should go get him. He is a quality player. We should consider getting him, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get him, in my opinion. Let's see. Millie's in the house. Millie, what's going on, Millie? Hello? Hello? Hello, Millie? Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Well, what do you think? What do
Perfect.
you think of this whole situation?
It's an absolute joke. I mean, if you want to be seen as champions, you've got to spend like champions. I mean, how can a club that's in eighth or ninth position be willing to sell? I mean, willing to buy all these different players when we're number one and we're not even buying any players? It's very embarrassing.
Okay, I get that. Do you feel like this could also be just a power play from Shakhtar to try to drive the price up?
Maybe, but he's not worth that. I mean, anything above 75 is ridiculous, especially for such a young player as well. Well, he's like 22, 21, and they were asking for like 100 million euros. That's like 85 million pounds. It's an absolute joke. At the end of the day, they should just say, look, you take 85 maximum, 87 maximum, and that's it. And if they refuse to take it, walk away from the deal.
Look, even Chelsea fans are saying, stop
Chelsea,
wasting our money, get Enzo. Even Chelsea fans don't even want Mykhailo.
exactly. That's what I mean. So, I mean, if Chelsea's saying, look, get Enzo, forget this guy, then they should follow. But like you said, that new owner, he's playing Russian roulette, basically. He's just buying players willy-nilly from all these different clubs globally. And, you know, they don't know anything. He doesn't know anything about football. They call it soccer. That's the first rule. And secondly, you should just focus on the NFL and just leave, UK football to UK owners or European owners who actually know stuff about the game.
You know what? He's not worth the money to Chelsea. Exactly, because Chelsea have so many players that are already in the attacking positions. It's just like you're just signing another
Exactly.
player in the same position.
I
Where
know.
Arsenal, we don't have the squad depth. Even though Chelsea might not have the squad depth, they have a lot of players
Mhm.
already. Think about it. Who can play in that
Yeah, they've
left
got 9
position?
players injured, haven't they? All
Yeah.
them top players are injured. I mean, they're relying on people like Mason Mount. Mason Mount is like a championship player. He's not Premier League material, but they're still relying on him. They're
Hey,
relying on
if you
all these
say
young
that to Chelsea
players.
fans, they're gonna flip out because Mason Mount is
I
their
don't
golden.
care. It's the facts. He's from Portsmouth. He should play for Portsmouth FC or whatever it's called. He's not Premier League material. At the end of the day, they should what should have happened is that earlier on in the season, just at the start of the World Cup, they should have set out a plan to look at these different players and start to make moves because at the end of the day, we don't know how long Jesus is going to be injured for. I don't think he's going to be back until the end of March, at least the beginning of April, and by then the season would have been conducted. And the way Manchester United are playing as well, they're not that far behind us. They're creeping up the table pretty well.
Mm. Let's see what Brandon's got to say. Big up Brandon for joining us. Iga, have you seen Shakhtar's tweets? Listen, I've seen Shakhtar's tweets. Those guys are trolls. They are not serious. Shakhtar have been tweeting out absolute BS all day. Anyways, Brandon, go ahead.
Fed up again. I'm absolutely fed up to the back teeth with this because this guy, let's be honest now, this deal should have been wrapped up weeks ago. Weeks ago. And I don't want to hear any excuses either because if Chelsea can get a deal done for Christopher and Nkunku when the transfer window is not even open, Arsenal have zero excuses. So all of this that's going on right now with the whole Chelsea trying to hijack the deal and all this, that and the other, it should never have even reached this stage, bro. We should have had this deal wrapped up. Mykhaylo and Mudryk should be playing for Arsenal tomorrow against Tottenham. And instead we're sat here talking about this, right? Now, the only thing that this is going to do, because I don't believe he's going to Chelsea, and if he does, he's an absolute fool, right? Because he's been twerking for us on Instagram. He's been, doing all this, that and the other. And if he turns around and says, well, actually, I'm going to go to Chelsea, then, the player has no morals whatsoever anyway. But all this is going to do now is it's giving the power back to Shakhtar again, because Shakhtar are going to say, well, Chelsea have offered 5 million euros more than you, so now you need to offer the full amount what we've been asking, which is what I've been saying anyway. If Mykhaylo Mudryk is your first choice target, and let's be honest, Arsenal have been chasing him like he's the second coming of fucking Lionel Messi, right? because we've been hanging about for this guy so much, right? If he's your first choice target, pay the money or move on. It's not that difficult, you know. Shakhtar are unwilling to negotiate any form of a deal. They want what they want. So there's two ways of negotiating it, and this is where we become so dumb in the transfer market, right? You either get the player to hand in a transfer request, say, look, I want out of it. I want Arsenal. I want out of it. Hand in official transfer request in, right? He's been doing enough twerking and all that lot. Hand in an official request. That puts the power in our hands. Or we identify another target, an alternative to Mykhaylo Mudryk, right? And we put in a bid. It doesn't even have to be a major bid. We just put in a bid. Because then that sort of says to Shakhtar, well, if you're not willing to accept our offer, then we'll move on to this player.
Brendan,
but instead of doing that, hang on. Let me finish my point.
We gave them 95 million euros. We told them 70 million cash, 25 million bonuses, total 95 million. They wanted 100 million euros. We gave them as close as possible to what they wanted.
I know that, bro. But it's the case. It's a case of this, right? They clearly knew behind the scenes that Chelsea was going to make a move at some point. They knew this. Yeah, they knew that. That's why they've been hanging about. That's why they haven't accepted our 95 million euros offer, because they've been waiting to see what Chelsea are going to come with. And now that Chelsea have come with the 100 million euros, they're going to expect Arsenal to come with the 100 million euros, right? So I understand that we're negotiating as close to their price as possible, but we're not negotiating it in a way like we've made it pretty blatant to the whole entire world that Mykhaylo Mudryk is our main target. So Shakhtar, of course, they're going to turn around and go, well, it's 100 million euros or nothing then. Because it's not like we're going, well, if we don't get Mudryk, well, we'll go out and get this player instead or this player.
Big update.
It's so dumb, man.
1 second. The Daily Mail, one of the Chelsea main guys from the Daily Mail just reported this. He said, it's not looking good, guys. He's not the most reliable guy, but he's saying Chelsea are moving for Mudryk. The player is obviously desirous to join Arsenal, always put in pole position, but the structure of the bid is in the liking of Shakhtar, and the deal's not done. It's still in the early stages. So at this moment in time, as you just said, we are offering them less than what Chelsea's offering. Chelsea's offering more. Edu out is now trending. Are you serious?
Check Ornstein. Ornstein just provided an update.
What? David Ornstein just tweeted?
Yeah, a minute ago.
No way. What did he say?
Mudryk is open to joining Chelsea.
Oh my God. We lost him. It's over.
And this is what I've been telling you, boys. We've wasted so much time in the transfer window chasing one frigging player. We need more than one player anyway. It's a joke of a football club. Edu, right, should be sacked. Sacked. That guy cannot negotiate anything. He couldn't negotiate a piss up in a brewery. The guy is an absolute useless clown, man. At this precise moment, right, and you boys know that I've had my, issues with Arteta, yeah? But at this precise moment, Arteta has got the lemon, which is our squad, and he has squeezed every last drop out of it. This is the prime time to be backing this manager. And this football club is standing still again. Joke, mate. Joke. Anyway, I'm out, bro.
Just to read it for everyone, what's being said right now, because there's two tweets. So the first tweet is dialogue continues between Arsenal and Shakhtar Donetsk over Mykhaylo Mudryk. Arsenal have made clear how far they were willing to go for the 22-year-old winger. So up to Shakhtar if the agreement is reached. Talks are complex, and Arsenal hope to get the deal done. This was 5 hours ago. Then 3 minutes ago, Chelsea executive Paul Ornstein and senior Chelsea board members are in Turkey working to try to sign Mykhaylo.
Deal agreed. Fabrizio Romano just reported deal agreed with Chelsea.
Shut the fuck up.
Fabrizio Romano. Yeah,
This,
it's over.
what they're doing is just they're going round and round to
Chelsea
different
have
places,
reached an
getting different
agreement.
clubs.
Chelsea have reached an agreement.
But our bid, what are we gonna do with our bid then?
Chelsea have reached an agreement, and Arsenal now have to basically match the deal or nothing, or we don't get the player. We either match it or we don't get the player. That's pretty much what it is.
But
At this moment in time, Chelsea have reached an agreement with Shakhtar Donetsk for 100 million euros. The players, the fees agreed between the parties, and now after the mission to Poland, they have to go to Turkey to get the guy to sign the deal. Chelsea are now pushing for the players side. Mudryk still prioritizes Arsenal. It's basically going to go down to Arsenal getting the call. Do you want to match the bid or not? And if we don't match the bid, we have to walk away, and the player becomes a Chelsea player. And he's not going to sign that Chelsea contract until Arsenal have basically said they're not willing to pay. But at this moment in time, it looks like it's pretty much almost done and dusted. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on?
he just deleted the tweet.
Embarrassment.
What? He
He
deleted it?
the tweet. He just deleted it. I don't know what's going on. I checked it now. And oh no, he retweeted again.
I'm gonna screenshot
AFC
this.
Arsenal bid remain. Our bid remains 95 million add-ons included. So what are they gonna do with Arthur? Because Arthur's
Why?
close
Wait,
to it.
he deleted this tweet. Oh, it's gone.
But
It doesn't exist. What is
retweeted
going
again.
on?
Retweeted again. He retweeted it again.
What the hell is going on? What did he? What did he tweet different?
I think our bid remains. Our bid remains. He changed the bottom bit. AFC bid remains 95
They're
million.
playing games.
What is going on?
But our bid is
Okay.
still there.
Tweet
So they got to respond to
something.
our bid.
What the hell is going on? I'm actually shocked. Igal, this guy is talking trash. This is not.
Maybe he's
how
working for them.
transfer
He's
is
their
done.
PR machine.
This is
I'm telling you,
embarrassing.
he's an operative
It's over
for Chelsea
Danny Ings
Football Club.
or bust. Mudryk has agreed with Chelsea. Wait, but has Mudryk agreed with Chelsea?
No, yeah, I think first time's gonna be an issue.
Has Mudryk agreed to deal with Chelsea? By the way, people, I hate to be the annoying guy to remind you guys to hit that like button. Hit the like button, help a brother out. Even though I'm stressed out, you guys can make my day a little bit better. This is absolutely annoying. I don't know what the hell's going on. How is this happening? How is this happening? What is going on? Why is this happening? Why couldn't we just make stuff simpler for ourselves and get stuff sorted out quicker? Like, what the hell? Fabrizio David Ornstein just reported he's open to join Chelsea. We are fucked, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry for swearing, but we are actually in a bad state right now because not only is the player open to join Chelsea, Chelsea have gotten their bid accepted for the player. We have less than 24 hours to get this deal sorted out. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm nervous. This is no longer a joke. This is now a big issue. We have to move on. Chelsea put the money on the table. We're gonna have to move on, or we match their money. Either match the money or move on. We don't know what to do.
No, Igal, read the final sentence. Our bid remains. So they still haven't responded to our bid. So they haven't even rejected our bid.
We have to match the bid though.
Ah,
If we don't match the bid, we're not gonna get the player.
honestly.
What the hell, man?
Oh,
Like, this is annoying. This is so
Listen,
annoying.
the ball is from our court now. If we get a deal agreed with them, he's coming to us. So, but the thing is, I don't see us equaling the deal, bro. I think the club are gonna move on.
I agree. At this point, I don't know what to say. I honestly, bro, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. We need a Chelsea fan in here because if the player is going to be a Chelsea player, I want to hear what they think. Because even some Chelsea players, do they even need him? Do they even need him? Is he going to be that? Is he going to be a factor that's going to actually benefit them this season? Like, what is the benefit? What is the benefit? Chelsea fans, do you even need him? Do you even need the guy? Like, what is this guy going to do for you guys? I'm confused. We don't want him. Chelsea fans don't even want the guy. They don't even want him. They don't even want him.
They don't. It's a joke.
Wallahi, I honestly, I am so confused right now in what is going on. How is this happening? Like, I get it, Chelsea can pay more money than us, but why don't we just match the bid? If we're serious about the player, why don't we match the bid? What, is this
I
a
think they
situation
just.
where it's something with pride or like what is it? What is going
I think
on?
they're just doing it to stop the fans from trying to, say they want these owners out or sack the manager. Just buying players to keep the fans quiet. They're not doing it because they actually need him or they actually want
No,
him.
one thing I'm confused about. We bid 95 million euros before they bid for us, so I don't know what took their time to accept the deal or even
Look,
reject the
I'm
deal.
not stressing out. I'm not stressing out. I'm not freaking out or anything. I'm just saying it's annoying. It's extremely frustrating that we've gone from the deal is close to being done, that everything's close to being done, to now Chelsea have pretty much almost agreed everything. They've agreed. The principal agreement has been done. They or the player is willing to go to them. Everything is pretty much done. It's an absolute shit show. It's an absolute shit show what's happening.
It is. It's embarrassing.
It's an absolute shit show. And there's no way around it. There's no way around it. There's no way around this. Right now, if we lose our number one target, we're going to have to find a plan B. What's our plan B?
Ferran
People
Torres.
saying Matinho. I would love to go for Matinho. I don't think Trossard is on the level of Mykhaylo Mudryk. I don't think Trossard offers us what Mykhaylo Mudryk offers us.
Can I just say something, Eagle? What is Eddie doing in Poland right now? What's he doing?
Who?
Edu.
What is Edu doing? I don't know. What is Edu doing right now? What is
I
Edu
think he's
doing?
probably the hook sightseeing and then he's probably sightseeing instead of getting a deal done, bro. Like,
No, I think they just probably think to themselves, there's no point getting anyone. We don't need anyone. They think that the squad that we've got is the depth that we have, but in reality, we don't. Because if Partey gets injured, or even if somebody else, like one of the strikers, gets injured, Saka or whoever, they think, right, that's it. But they're not going to get anybody the way it's going because it's what is it, January the 14th today? So we've got 2 more weeks left, and we haven't gotten anybody. So they're not going to get
I
anybody else
honestly
anytime
don't get
soon.
what's going on. I honestly don't get the benefit on some of these some of these what is Mykhailo Mudryk going to bring to Chelsea that that they don't already have? I get that he's a quality player, but like do they not have players that can play that position
well,
already?
Simon Johnson of the Athletic, Chelsea have beaten Arsenal for signing of Mudryk. Deal agreed,
Who?
70 million plus 30 million euros on add-ons.
Can you send me the link?
Yeah.
Exclusive, Chelsea have reached an agreement with Shakhtar Donetsk for a movement 100 million.
Nah, it's over.
I just sent you on now.
It's over. It's over.
This is so embarrassing. We're going to get, and if we don't win tomorrow, they're going to troll. They say, not
Oh
only
yeah,
did you lose to a
we're already
dead team.
we're top of the league. Man City just yesterday, and we're still in shambles.
Exactly.
Still in the shambles.
I know, we can't even get one player to come. It isn't even a household name. It's a joke. I hope we win tomorrow because, I'm sick and tired of these Manchester United fans trolling. They think they're going to win the league now. So, it's embarrassing.
I'm honestly get up, fair play to Shakhtar though. They started at 60 million euro asking price, and they've somehow managed to fund 100 million euros. So yeah, as a
I think
club,
one of my friends, she's just sent me
Ornstein
a
dagger. Ornstein
screenshot.
has reached the dagger. David Ornstein has done it. Ornstein has.
God almighty.
David Ornstein beat King to it. Okay, what
Why,
does
this
this
is so embarrassing.
What does it say? Chelsea have reached an agreement with Shakhtar Donetsk and
7
Mykhailo
years.
30 million plus add-ons. 7-year contract. Leaving Turkey for London to undergo his medical. No signing yet done. Not signed yet. 7 years. What the fuck? It's done.
This is a joke.
Because it's embarrassing. This is so cryptic.
What was Eddie doing?
Words.
Where was Eddie? What
I
was
know,
Eddie
yeah.
doing?
He's on holiday. He don't care. It's embarrassing.
It's not signed yet, but done deal.
Oh my god, this is actually too funny.
Just sitting here in silence for the next half an hour is an embarrassing.
Uh, this is too funny, man.
We
I'm
have to
sorry.
win tomorrow. We have to win. We have to win because if we don't, we're screwed. People are going to be, especially Man United fans. I don't care about the other fans. I can deal with them.
I actually can't believe this. I actually can't believe this. I'm in shock.
And you have to go on the show tomorrow, don't you? And if they
Yo, Ben,
lose,
come on. I want to hear Ben's take on this. Ben, what's your take on this? What's your take on this? I agree that it's embarrassing that he's going to Chelsea because we thought the deal was done. It's embarrassing if he goes to Chelsea. Yeah, but hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This is an
why
absolute
is
shit.
Trinidad so bad?
It's done. It's over. Some people saying never wanted him. Get Leah. I can't be that shameless. I can't be that shameless. It's done. He's a
Jacobs
Chelsea
confirmed it as well. Ben Jacobs, the guy who's close to Mudryk, he confirmed it. He's confirmed it. Arsenal
Jacobs-
remain in the race. And wait, he updated Arsenal. Ben Jacobs says Arsenal remain in the race, and then advanced talks. Mudryk wants AFC, but will talk to Chelsea who's U-turned or make an offer. The U-turned following the loss to Fulham. So, the second tweet.
Okay. So Ben Jacobs confirms Chelsea have reached an agreement for Shakhtar and Mykhaylo Mudryk worth 100 million today, guarantee fee of 70 million with 7-year contract proposal.
Gunnar
Who's
Solskjaer,
that?
yeah,
1
bro.
second. Gunnar Souls is in the house.
I didn't even.
Wilson's in the house. Guys, this is a mess. But before we go any further,
Man.
Wilson, let me just read this. Please mute yourself. I get you're frustrated. Some important points. Nothing is signed, and Arsenal remain in the race in advanced talks. Mudryk wants Arsenal, but will talk to Chelsea. The U-turn on making the offer following the loss to Fulham.
Oh my god, no. Fabrizio tweeted he's flying to London. He'll be in the UK in order to discuss details medical ready.
It's moving fast. The deal is pretty much done at this point. Everyone's saying it's done. David Ornstein said it. Ben Jacobs saying it's almost done. Where is it?
Fabrizio Romano.
Fabrizio Romano just reported it. Where is
Fabrizio
it?
Romano.
Yeah. Fabrizio Romano saying Mudryk is flying to London. Understood. He will be in the UK in order to discuss the medical today. You know what? It's still not done until you see him holding up the shirt. But at this point, it could be a Willian situation. If we get him last minute, it could be a Willian situation still. But at this point, it looks like it's done. It looks like he's a Chelsea player. Personal terms agreed. Wages agreed. 7-year contract. 7 years. Chelsea have reached a €100 million agreement with Shakhtar Donetsk for Mykhaylo Mudryk. 7.5-year contract. Yo, bro, talk to me. Gunnar Souls, how you feeling?
You know what? I'm on my own. If it's this easy to sway his head, he can fuck off. Piss off. I don't fucking want him anywhere near our club. How do you twerk this hard for someone and they're in the race to get you and then you decide to join Chelsea? Do you know what? Him and Felix, your careers are rotten. You fucked your futures up. And any abuse and any underappreciation these two get, fuck them. Because if they turn out to be flops, that pressure is going to be heavy on them. Because the thing is, look, I get it. Chelsea move quick and all of this, and we're incompetent. Everyone's going to sit there and blame Edu. Fair enough. I get your frustration. But my problem is, if you want a club this badly, and by the way, they are coming in for you. Yeah, we have put bids in. We are in talks with Shakhtar. Guess what? Fucking hold your brakes a little bit. You know which move is better for your career, but you've decided to make the wrong one. Cool. You know what? Fuck off. I don't want you. Because this shows me, right, the mentality we dodged a bullet on. Chelsea are going to suffer on the consequences of this mentality. Because You can't. How does your head turn this much? It's like me, right? My dream move is to work for Google or something one day. Google come in for me, and I go and work for some
Yahoo.
company that's coming down the hill that's in the gutters. Why? Why the fuck would I do that? That's stupid. Like, good luck, mate. Good luck to your career, and Felix. Good luck to you too, because you're both gonna have a fucking horrendous, and you're not gonna fulfill your potential.
Yo, Wilson, you're huffing and puffing a lot. What are you saying?
I'm absolutely fuming. How the hell did that happen? I'm fuming. Every time we go for a target, Chelsea, I feel that Chelsea, it feels like they're our little brother. We made like a bid three times for Mudryk, and Chelsea is still sneaking in. It gets on my nerves, man. I thought to myself, if that's true, I'm fuming right now. It's an absolute joke, Igal. It's a
Wilson,
joke.
Can I ask you a question?
One second. Let me
Yeah,
just
of
say,
course.
Sam, could you just read the super chat?
Okay. This is a super chat from Danson. This is what happens when you penny pinch at a top level, by the way. Probably over 5 million. Arsenal are a joke in the market. Premier League was always his preference. Yeah, that was his preference. And we stumbled over the price, and Chelsea hijacked the deal in an hour. It took them 1 hour to hijack our top target. That's what it is.
I mean, look. It's not hard. When you just go there and just put the money down, it's not hard. You're not hijacking nothing. You just went in there. Look, the thing is, this is where Mudryk should be sitting there and going, do you know what? I want the Arsenal move. I'm not accepting Chelsea.
Exactly.
Well, why is he accepting it? This is why I say we dodge a bullet, because there's certain things, right, when you figure this out, is how can it be this quick? One bid and your head's turned in a day? This
That's
means you
mad.
were considering to play elsewhere. This is just, you know what this reeks of? I don't care. I just want the Premier League money. That's what it reeks of.
Yep. Also, Wilson, can I ask you a question? Eddie Gaspar, stay or go?
Who?
Eddie Gaspar.
I don't think.
Look, I.
No, but listen, we've been had, bro. We
This
got
is clearly. This is clearly Shakhtar, bro. We went from 40 mil. We went from 40.
Yeah.
To 50 to 70 to 95. What more do you want? The guy's showing.
Shakhtar are taking a mick, Gal. They're taking a mick. They clearly wanted a bidding war. It was obvious, man. They're taking a mick right now. They really are. It's a joke, Gal.
Listen, it is what it is. At this point, it is what it is. It's done. What's done is done. The player's going to Chelsea. We can't do nothing. What can we do? We can't do nothing. The player's going to Chelsea. It is what it is. I agree with this.
No, we can do something.
What?
Go put 100 million down. If this is your man, you go put the 100 million down and you go get him. So there is something we can do. I don't know why everyone's like, we can't do anything. And also, this is why you get the player to commit first and go, are you sure you definitely want us? Because I don't understand why we dilly-dallied until we got an absolute yes, I want to join. Also, I don't know what Chelsea are doing. What is their plan?
Exactly.
They're just scatterguns. Like, Enzo wanted to come. You need a midfielder. Rather than going and getting the position you absolutely need, more than anything else, you've gone and spent £100 million on a position you don't need. It's mad. And a profile that doesn't fit.
Can you say we got rejected when we got outbidded? Technically, we didn't get rejected. We got outbidded. Am I wrong, or is this a rejection?
I wouldn't say we got rejected. We just didn't put the money down. So
probably, yeah, you're probably right.
They need anything to help them sleep.
Breaking news: Gabriel just unfollowed Mudryk on Instagram.
Oh, that happened on the start of the day.
Whoa.
That happened like earlier on in the day.
Okay, so maybe that happened earlier on in the day.
But listen. We got a Chelsea fan here. Let's go to the Chelsea fan. Couture, how you feeling? You guys got the guy. You guys got Mykhaylo Mudryk. You made this. It seemed like the Fulham signing.
Mudryk is a left wing, right?
What?
Yeah, left wing.
Left wing. Okay, so basically, we're literally just adding players that are not on the starting team right now. That's number one. Number two, I don't get this deal where I agree with Connor Saltzler. The priority is midfield and right back in this window. We lost Reece James until at least for a month now. we've got at least one game, maybe two in case of Liverpool getting knocked out in the FA Cup replay. We've got 16 days, 17 roughly, before the transfer window closes. Why would the thing that I don't understand is that if this deal happened, and it will happen, my issue is with the FFP. Any major transaction after this with Chelsea, boom, FFP going to investigate us, and we're going to be banned at least for the one transfer window at
One
least.
year.
So
So
if I could be shameless if I want to, but I'm not right now. I'm literally just confused why.
Bro,
Why
your
the
fans
board?
don't want him.
Yeah.
I don't think Chelsea fans would want him. I think we focus more on Rafael Leao.
No,
Okay.
it's not that. Because like when I'm looking and speaking to some that I know, they're all like, we don't need this position. What we urgently need
Look
is a
at this.
midfielder. We don't get it.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Chelsea tier one. Matt Law just said the deal is agreed. 62 million, rising to 88 million with the add-ons. Are over to Mudryk and Arsenal now. You even got people talking about other potential signings that Arsenal could make. Like Gunnar Block doesn't speak unless he's doing damage control. Arsenal
Right.
didn't get Vlahovic. Arsenal didn't get Rafinha. Arsenal didn't get Lisandro Martinez. Arsenal didn't get Douglas Luiz. Arsenal is still top. This at this point, when you get someone like this, let's be honest, we know how in tune this guy is. He works with the Athletic. He knows this deal is not happening.
Do you know what? I got a feeling he's still going to sign for Arsenal.
You think?
I think there's something bigger at play here.
Do you know what? Because there's an old saying.
Once again, for Tour's a Chelsea
sorry,
fan.
sorry.
For Tour, do you even want him as yours personally?
Personally, I'd rather want Rafael Leao, in my opinion.
No, forget about that. But would you rather go put another 20 million on top and get Enzo Fernandez, or you're happy with Mudryk?
Ooh, that's a great question. But at the moment, I just want a midfield, man.
So you would have rather gone a midfielder.
Yeah.
I'd rather want a midfield than attackers first. Midfield is priority, bro. We lost Kante to injury. Kovacic and Jorginho are already declining. We need midfielders badly before we get any attackers now, and a right back as well, just to cover Reece James.
Yeah, away with him. Shakhtar did this to us. It's not Chelsea.
Can I say something?
No. Let's stop blaming Shakhtar. Shakhtar stood to their deal. They were like, look, give us 100 million euros. We decided to dilly-dally. Let's stop blaming the other club. We need to sometimes. I don't understand Arsenal. Why don't we ever put the emphasis on us? Like, if we knew.
Is this on Edu? Do you blame Edu?
No. Look, I'm not blaming Shakhtar, is what I'm saying, because they've said to us, what did they want from the beginning? 100 million euros. Guess what Chelsea bid? 100 million
100 million euros.
So why are we sitting there blaming
Can I tell you
Shakhtar when
something
they
now?
got their evaluation? That's
Okay, let me-
Can I tell you
Can I-
something? Wait. I tell you that now. We missed out Rafinha. The next week, it's Leandro Trossard is the next target. We're moving on from Mudryk to Leandro Trossard now.
No,
No.
you
Wait
wait.
till the summer and you
No,
go and get Rafael Leao.
man. Come on,
You go and get
man.
Rafael Leao in the summer. That's it, man. Just fuck it. Who
No,
cares?
but if
Academy
we don't get
players now,
somebody, imagine we don't get somebody in January and we don't.
I
win
don't
the league.
care. I said it from the beginning. I don't even expect to bring a player in.
Okay.
I knew. Do you know what? I called this 2 months ago. I said there's a big meltdown coming in January.
Oh no.
Look at
Oh,
this.
no.
Let me just read this. 1 second, Wilson. This is on Edu. If you're going to if you're only gonna concentrate on your top target, pay the money and move on. So
Disagree massively, but hey.
I guess you got to know what the price is. But right now, Chelsea have pulled off the hijacking of the century.
That's
Like,
twice now. That's twice now, potentially.
on what? Joao Felix, we never really seriously were in.
No,
Let's
we
be
were.
real.
We were.
I don't think we were as seriously in on the Joao Felix.
Bro, you got options.
We
You
were.
got
We
Rafael
just weren't
Leao.
willing
I thought
to
we
do
were.
what Chelsea did. That's like saying we weren't seriously in for Mudryk. We were in for both. The reality is we just didn't want to do what Chelsea do and just give in to everyone's demands. So like, oh, you want 100 million? Have 100 million. That's just not the way we operate. It's the same with
Yeah,
Man City. We're not going
exactly.
to sit there and go, Man City are getting hijacked by Chelsea because they didn't want to go and pay 62 million for Cucurella or whatever it was, and their cap is 50. Like, the thing is, Chelsea, look, this is going to come and bite Chelsea back in the ass, because what's going to happen now is,
Oh
guess
yeah,
what? When they go in for their next target, the club's going to be like, give us that fucking money. Bring the bag. Don't come here with a £20 million bid. You want a £20 million player, you're going to pay 40 million for him now. So that's the precedence that Chelsea is now going to set for themselves. Arsenal have gone in there to negotiate, and guess what that does? It sets a precedence that we've got our top end. If you don't want to do that, we walk away. That's the precedence I want Arsenal to start setting. Let's stop
I
getting
agree.
ripped off. Why are we doing it? Chelsea are now going to continuously get ripped off for players because that's the precedence they're setting.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree. Can I just say something as well? Because I totally agree with you. I totally agree with some of your points. Chelsea simply do not have a plan. They don't have a plan. They're splashing the cash unnecessarily. They just don't have a plan, and it will come back to bite them on the arse. And Arsenal
You know
operate
what?
it differently.
You know
Simple.
what? I don't think they would have gone in for Mudryk if thing didn't get sent off.
Can I say something, guys? Can I say something?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just spent 80 million euros. Let's travel to Milan and put 85 million euros on the table for Rafael Leao. That's what I'm saying with you.
I don't think they would sell Leao this season. I don't think.
Nah,
The
man.
club
thing is,
is
yeah, like
Not now. No, not in January. That's why I said just wait till the summer. It's fine.
from
Yeah.
Chelsea's perspective is it's very different from FFP perspective, being told, oh, you pay a release cost in full up front to agreeing a fee with staggered payments and a long contract for amortization. But then I feel like there's no difference about it, like, because both deals are amortized on the books and over the length of the contract. The only difference is that regarding the cash flow impact, FFP is working on a 3-year cycle. So let's just say if you pay 120 million euros in this window, all you have now is 120 million euros is on the books now. But then let's say if you pay a fee amount, like say 100 million euros, but only for 25 million euros upfront for the argument's sake, then the FFP is still counts for that.
Oh wait, can I ask you a question? Right, your club, like Enzo Fernandez is a priority. You stumbled over the price with Enzo, and then you went for a player that's the bottom of your need and paid all that money up front straight away. So that must be pissing you off.
Exactly.
Then again,
One second,
like,
guys.
I feel like Benfica are trying to play a poker games with us as well, and trying to play a chicken game with us. So, and again, I think I don't know what Bolly's doing right now. To be honest with you, I just want some midfield first before we get any attackers.
Let me just read this comment from Dan saying, people really think Chelsea flew over there if they didn't have reassurance from the player that it's not how it works. No loyalty in football, by the way. I agree there. He's not lying. There is no loyalty in football, especially if the player is not already signed to you. There's players who work for people and they don't even have loyalty for them. We've seen that with people within Arsenal in the past. Cesc Fabregas, we got him when he was young. They literally convinced him to go to Barcelona, and he went back there because he was a youngster there too. So realistically, you can name many different players in the past that have not shown loyalty to clubs because they had situations that would financially benefit them.
But what's loyalty got to do with this, though?
Basically, he's saying if the player was to reject Chelsea, it wouldn't make sense from his perspective.
Oh, mine. To be honest with you, like this is what I'm saying. It's like if a player's been twerking for your rival, why are you going in for him? Like that kind of, for me, it's just a weird behavior. But anyways, you've got yourself a player that's not going to do anything. Good on you, man. You man are in the gutters. I'm telling you.
Look at this one.
Wait. According to somebody, wait. Agreement with Chelsea, pressure on Arsenal to come back if they want to. So we're
not coming back.
We've walked away. We're going to walk away from the deal. Why? Like, fuck it, man. It's done, innit?
Arsenal.
I'll be real. If you get Rafael, I'm pissed. I'll be pissed, honestly.
Yeah, we will in the summer. Because if we don't get a winger, that's the only other winger that's
Bro, we
comparable.
go get a winger now, bro. That's the thing. We can't go this season with a
Bro,
massive
I
chance to sign a winger.
the thing
Our
is, it's funny how
midfield
no
needs to
one
be
listens.
strengthened
No
as
one
well.
listens to what I say. I told you, man, we're not getting anyone in January. I said this 3 months ago. We're not going to get anyone in January. There's going to be a big meltdown. I predicted all. This is why I'm not fazed by it. I'm kind of like, yeah, I kind of seen this coming. I can't wait for the meltdown because I've seen
Let
it
me
coming.
just read this comment
Oh,
from
no.
Oracle. Big up Oracle in the house. He's saying, I slightly have a feeling we will go back for Rafinha as Barca want him out. You know a little bit about Barcelona and what's going on over there. Do you think Rafinha would leave? And has he been any
They
good?
don't want him out. No one wants him gone. Xavi rates him. He plays him. He's his main state player. He's always he's on the bench at the minute because they need to get Ansu Fati minutes to get fit again. But I don't understand this. So, yeah. But anyways,
Smoke settings makes up a good point. Mandem are getting too attached to Mudryk, man.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? He is right because a lot of people would say if you had a choice between certain guys, would Mudryk have been your first choice? For me, the reason why he was my first choice because I thought that was the club's first choice, and I'm backing the club on every decision they make because at this moment in time, they haven't really been making too many wrong decisions. Let's be honest. We moved away from Vlahovic. It worked out better for us in the long run with Jesus. We moved away from certain players in the past, and it worked out better for us. Look at Shakhtar's last comment. Terrible. You know what? Shakhtar's clowning. That's what they've been doing all day. They've been just clowning. What did they say this time? What did Shakhtar tweet this time? They must have tweeted some dumb shit because they've been just.
Yeah.
What did they tweet? Oh my God.
What the heck is going on now?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Whoa.
It's horrible. Shakhtar tweeted something about the war.
Indirects. So Russians continue to rocket Ukraine missiles. Is that what they're talking about?
Wait. Zinchenko unfollowed Mudryk. Zinchenko unfollowed Mudryk off socials.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Zinchenko unfollowed him.
Wilson, why are you
Bloody hell.
What's the benefit of having him around? What's the benefit? What's the benefit of following him? Like,
unbelievable.
You guys see the screen, by the way?
No.
Did you not see the screen share?
Not yet, bro. Not yet.
Not yet.
So they basically they were just speaking about the war. That's it. Nothing else. And then they did the eyes emoji, and then they did the war thing. And then they said Russia continues to rocket on Ukraine, and that's it.
Oh God.
That's it, really. Nothing else, really.
Chelsea U-turned after Chelsea U-turned on the deal following Thursday night's result.
We already know that. We already know that. Ben Jacobs said that earlier. Ben Jacobs said that earlier. We already heard this. To me, at this point, he's as good as a Chelsea player. That is the reality.
Igal.
Alhamdulillah.
Oh, Igal, can I just say something? Can I just say something? Because, like, you know, when it comes to transfers and players, usually when it comes to final parts of that, like, usually players go to the clubs they prefer to most of the time. It doesn't happen all the time. It happens most of the time. Remember last summer, we were trying to get Rafinha, we made him bids, versa, but the player preferred to go to Barcelona. He's ended up in Barcelona. When it comes to Mudryk, again, like, he said he wanted to go to Arsenal, but the thing is, Chelsea have been coming in with bids again. But as far as I'm concerned, Igal, he's virtually a Chelsea player, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Not entirely.
Let me ask you guys this. Who do we get now? I know Vinicius is going to say nobody. Who do we get now?
Trossard.
Nah, you don't do that.
Just thinking who else.
You don't just start dropping your quality just because you didn't get your plan A. You go and get someone when they're available.
Ferran Torres. That's one thing. That's one player I'm thinking of right now.
No, different profile, different type of player.
It's really hard, actually.
No, like I said, you just wait till the summer, go get Rafael Leao, done. Simple.
Let's see what
Leao's a quality player, though.
Let's see what people in the chat saying. People are saying get Zaha, People are saying get Leao. People are saying get Trossard. People are saying get Moutinho. I would get Moutinho. I rate Moutinho, but I
Why?
don't think Brighton are going to sell him. They just got him.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a long day. You know what? For now, we just gotta. Arteta must be fuming, because if I'm fuming, the club must be fuming. 100 million for Anthony.
The club can't be fuming, man. It's £5 million. Stop defending the club like this. If they wanted to, they would have got him. I'm on the club on this because it's their problem. All it is, 5 million. Are you telling me Arsenal Football Club don't have 5 extra million there? They do, but so yeah, put the
No, you're
energy
right.
on them. It is their fault. If they want him, it's 5 million, right?
Okay,
I'm not
so
even that annoyed. I'm actually glad it's happened now. Because you get to know the mentality of a player. If this is how easy their heads turn, fuck, it's simple, man. Who cares?
you know what? You make a
That club tried to hold us to ransom, and we're not budging for their ransom.
Exactly, man. I actually respect the club for it. And finally,
Yeah,
they've done something right. They've done it right. You don't get held to ransom. Do you think Man City are going to come in and just go, oh, yeah, you know, we'll just meet your demands? Nah, man. They ain't
Hell
begging
no.
for no one. So why are we
no,
doing it?
but you know what? What I don't get is what happened to the 120 million for Enzo.
Yeah, that's what I'm
What do you
trying to
mean what
figure out.
happened?
That is $1 million question, Miguel. What are we doing with
What do you
Enzo
mean?
now?
What did they do with it?
Interesting.
Oh.
Maybe they're just messing about, or maybe they're just looking for the
Because
other option.
if you remember, what happened with the Enzo thing was they said they're willing to pay this much money, and then when it came down to actually bidding, they bid 80 something. This time they bid the money, and they don't have the personal terms agreed with the player, and now they're saying everything's done. So they're not going to get a midfielder, Chelsea.
Anyway, Gal, I think we're gonna go for Caicedo, in my opinion. I just don't know what this Enzo deal gonna go though, but boy,
But even
We've
that's going to
got-
cost you at least 40 to 60 million.
Do you guys even need Mudryk? On a serious note, like, don't you have enough
I
left
said this.
wingers?
We need a midfield.
No, but do you have anyone who plays on the left wing and is a natural left winger?
Get me Marcus
Sterling's
Thuram,
out,
man.
Pulisic out.
Just get me Marcus Thuram at this point. Bring in Marcus Thuram.
No,
Good
we
shout.
don't need. We don't just go
Gal,
and get
Sterling's
anyone.
out. Marcus Thuram is sorry. Sterling's out. Pulisic is out. Who can we have in that left wing? What? That Fofana. He's playing up top. Aubameyang up top. Our two
I got
wingers
Joel
are literally
Felix
injured,
as well.
Gal.
You know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. At this point, it is what it is.
We're still
There's
winning the
nothing-
league. Who cares?
We're still Arsenal still winning the Premier League. We still need to sign somebody. I wanted to sign somebody. We need to sign somebody. But the fact that we're not going to be signing somebody just shows
The
that
reality,
we
we
feel
don't. I
comfortable.
don't think we do.
That girl that's twerking for you.
Oh my lord, man.
It is. It's
What?
basically that, bro. Like, why
What is
would
this guy
Chelsea even
talking
want
about?
this guy after twerking for Arsenal? It's weird behavior.
Yeah,
Anyways.
it's that girl that's twerking for you, then links with your enemy.
Oh.
Smoke settings is on smoke right now. He's right. That's literally what this is. Imagine today alone. I thought the deal. Oh man, you know what it is? It's just annoying. It's annoying.
It's madness, Igal. It's madness.
It's annoying, but at the same time, you can't let yourself get too bogged down to this because we have a North London derby coming up. We literally have these things happen. It is what it is. It is what it is. Fuck it. It is what it is. Get over it. There's no more friggin' getting too emotional because I've been through all the emotions in this stream. I originally started the stream that Chelsea are looking to hijack. Ha ha ha. They always do this. And then it doesn't end up happening. They actually do hijack it. And it's like we've gone through the whole range of motions in this whole stream. But I'm gonna end it with this. Everyone say your final statements. What are you guys saying?
We've got 95 million euros in the bank now. Other clubs know that. So the next player we probably go for, the child get extorted now.
That's what you think. We're gonna get extorted now.
The club knows we have money and we're willing to spend it, but there are there's plenty of fish in the sea. I think we will sign someone this window, but now nobody knows who it is because our top 2 targets have gone Chelsea.
All right, what are you saying, Gunnar Souls?
Dodged a bullet. I'm glad we got to see this before he joined us. Imagine spending, 80 to 95 million or whatever it is euros on a player that didn't really want to come to you, and his head can be easily swayed. Good riddance. Good luck on your career, because it ain't going anywhere. You're not going to get the development you needed. You've joined Chelsea at a time where it was probably wrong for you to join. So go. I don't even care what happens now. It's good. It's good that we dodged the bullet. Unlucky Chelsea. You've got a player with a bit of a weird mentality in his head. So yeah, let's see what happens. Toxic versus toxic, man. It's a perfect match made in heaven for them. So
I don't think the player is the toxic person. I think
he is. Don't give a shit. It's your career as well. You have a say. You're 21. When you're getting bullied by your agent. Come on now.
Wilson.
Well, all I can say at this point is that there's still time in the transfer window. I am hopeful that we'll sign somebody. Everybody knows our attack and midfield need to be strengthened. It's as simple as that.
You know what? We fell for the twerking, this guy's saying. It is what it is.
We got gone for by a prostitute. We fell in love with a prostitute, literally.
Stop it. Fatur, you got anything to say before we go?
No, you have to subscribe to Gals Talks Football, guys. Make sure you subscribe there. And
yeah, you guys can become a member for £1. I'm going to be doing another video at 9 o'clock. Honestly, this is annoying. It's annoying. It's frustrating, but it is what it is. As Gunnar Soul
I can't
said,
even say anything right now because you know how I feel like now about my club. But yeah, just subscribe to Gal, guys.
Yeah, big up.
Thanks for the invitation.
It is what it is. I don't think anything's gonna happen different. This is how the deal is. It's done at this point. Do we go for Neto? Do we go for Zaha? Do we go for Trossard? Do we go for the Yabi? Do we go for somebody? Let's just see. Liking all the posts on AFTV. The guy's a joker. It is what it is. Anyways, Gunnar Soul's right. We dodged the bullet. If we actually see true colors now, it is what it is. You never really wanted to join the club. You just wanted to move out of Shakhtar. That's the reality. But hey, it is what it is. We're out of here, people. I'll catch you guys at 9 o'clock. Make sure you do check out that video that I'm gonna be doing at 9 o'clock. For now, I'm just gonna have to change the title. I'm gonna have to make a new thumbnail for that video because it's no longer a North London Derby preview. It's now a North London Derby preview, and we're gonna have to talk about Mykhaylo Mudryk's rejection, or whatever you guys want to call it. Anyways, I'm out of here, people. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Sorry for the bad news. Fuck it. We win the North London Derby tomorrow. Everyone's gonna be happy. That's the brighter light at the end of the tunnel. Love, people. Big up Smoke Settings. Big up to all the super chatters. Big up to everybody. I'm going to do a TikTok on this and I'll repost it in a second. Guess what? I still haven't even eaten food. So I need to go eat and then I'll be back. Catch you guys later. Peace.